Yo, what's up? Up the conversation. Not saying that I'm like done with what we talk about on this page, but I think I'm gonna switch up the conversation because I'm starting to feel that I feel I could be wrong, but I feel that the reason this is not going anywhere is because I think this is a part of the CIA. I think a lot of these motherfucking apples and Pan Africans they work for the government. And you can tell because it makes no sense. You guys are doing the same thing that these Pan Africans were doing. All y'all want to do is debate. All y'all want to do is point out shit that is irrelevant. It really has nothing to do with anything. And it seems like the key points that would be positive to stick on, nobody's doing. Trying to prove that, there was melanated people already over here before slavery. That's already been proven. Excuse me. People are already saying that. So they accept that. What people don't want to accept is how, the phrase conspiracy theorist was coined by the CIA. People don't want to get into the fact that, like I said, how do you have Indians in 1492? Like, that's it. That's it right there. There's really nothing more to debate about, and if that's what people want to do, then whatever. What I've realized is you can tell melanated people they're from Africa, they'll still join gangs and do dumb shit. You could tell them they're from America, they'll still join gangs and do dumb shit. You could tell them it's all a Masonic gang, they still will join gangs and do dumb shit. So, to me, you can call me crazy, but to me, I feel that is the point. The point is to prove that the work they did was so grand that these people will never wake up. And they'll, I want melanated beings to know something. Before this world that you live in, you were ruling the whole world. And check this out. There was no such thing as Hollywood. There was no such thing as actors. None of that stuff. So if you can't let go of the society that you're in, for one, you'll never be able to control it. And then for two, there's no point of whining. There's no point of crying about stuff, wanting people to feel sorry for you and all this bunch of hoopla, because I'm convinced that everybody is involved except you. That's how I feel. I feel everybody is involved in keeping this big secret the way that it is, because they put it in all different categories. Like there's people on the on my Facebook, and they're like, it's good that Mexicans are getting back into a country that's theirs. They're getting back on land that's theirs, and I'm like, this is complete bullshit. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Oh, California used to be Mexico's, and I'm like, so we're just gonna negate the Indian tribes that were in California, and we'll just give it to some Central Americans that have nothing to do with up north, and they're not even the fucking these original people. Like, I wonder, does anybody know what happened to the original Aztecs? Do you know what happened to them? Okay, they were killed, but by who? They were killed off by conquistadors. That's who killed them off. So I'm wondering, how does a person claim to be Mexican get a tattoo of an Aztec pyramid on their chest, speak Spanish, and I'm supposed to call them an Indian? That's the dumbest shit on earth. These are not fucking Indians. These are hybrid mutants. That's what they are, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing because they're claiming some shit that destroyed and took their land. That doesn't make any sense. I only met Mexicans coming to America. Yeah, I've been to Mexico once or twice, but it's like, no, what I'm saying is I met Mexicans in America. Okay, they refuse to learn the language. They want the money. They want the benefits. They refuse to learn the language, and we're allowing people to credit them as the original people on the West. California and all that stuff. And I'm like, y'all have lost your fucking minds. I would never in my life claim a Mexican as an Indian. I will never do that. These are conquistadors. These are the ones who sick wild dogs on the Indians. So I don't have no respect for them. This is not their land. And until they let go of that demon ass language, I don't want to hear shit from them. And that's just how I feel. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear nothing about no white man because the last time I checked, y'all coming over here to fuck with the white man. So he couldn't be that bad if you're coming over here kicking it with him. So it makes sense. You got to make sense. Same thing goes for the Pan-African. You won't go to Africa. You stay here living off this white man's system, but you want everybody to talk shit about the white man. No, you're a fucking idiot. You're the idiot, and we can see why the community goes nowhere, because it's being led by a bunch of fucking idiots. So, I say that to say this. If and when the American Negroes choose to wake up, I'll be here. But until then, as long as you're looking up to celebrities, I really can't fuck with y'all, because we just got word that 2 of your basketball players were dry humping on each other. There's a video of Shaq and Charles Barkley doing some weird shit. And it seems like the list just goes on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? The brat acted like a dude. She wasn't the whole time, just to turn out to be gay, then to make a baby for a white man. These are your celebrities. Bootsy is in the 21st century talking like he just got off the plantation, like he just got off. So I don't know what y'all want. I don't know how y'all plan to have rulership and you don't even know how to fucking think. I don't see that happening. I don't. That's how you know this whole Pan-African versus Aboriginals. This shit is CIA too. You can tell. This is from the government, because nobody's getting past the fucking scholarship. That's all they want. Remember, these are not scholars, guys. These are not scholars. This shit is not going to be taught at any university, because you guys aren't going to build a university for it. So this is just bullshit. This is a bunch of people jerking off, acting like there's something that they're not, because there is no more discussion. 1492, there is no Indians. That's the end of it. It should be over from there, but no. Nobody wants to go to the government with this. Nobody wants to ask real questions. You want to just sit here and debate and say the same dumb shit over and over and over again. Okay, cool. Well, the murders are still going up. Nothing has changed. The killings are still going up. Nothing has changed. You got brothers like me on the outside just like, damn, like, when y'all gonna, get this shit? When is it gonna come together for y'all? That's all I really want to know. When is it gonna come together for y'all, man? This shit is sad. Shit is sad as fuck. It's embarrassing and disgusting. I'm disgusted. I'm fucking disgusted. Like, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe how lame we have became. I cannot believe it. This shit is ridiculous. Like, wow. Niggas don't want to know the facts. Some of y'all do though. Some of y'all already know the facts. But I'm just wondering why we're not applying it to where it's supposed to be applied. I don't get it. I'm just wondering when niggas gonna grow up and get this shit and figure it out. Because we got to start moving more positive. You know what I'm saying? The gangster rap shit has to die. We have to let go of these old ass dumb stories that people have put in our head that really don't matter. And we got to change it up. Until then, we're doomed. That's all I'm saying. Like, we could tell they playing games with us because nobody's moving with the information the way they're supposed to. Nobody's moving with the information the way they're supposed to. That's all I'm saying. Everybody's bullshitting around here. Bullshit. You got everybody believing the same bullshit ass stories. It's like, shit is wow. Shit is ridiculous, yo. But whatever, yo. Y'all do what y'all do, man. Y'all enjoy the show. But I'm kinda over it. I think like I said, I think my new thing is gonna be shooting these street punks. And I don't mean physically. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be my new thing, dog. I think my new thing is gonna be destroying these street punks, showing them that they lame as hell. Talking about lame as fuck, and how the more that we downgrade ourselves, and we're proud of it, the more we're proud to speak ignorant and blame it on some white dude's language. When really, if you did the studying of the English language, you realize it's not from England. There's too many different languages in it for it to be from England. There's literally language from the Americas in it, so it can't be from England. We know it's called English. We understand that. Just like Spanish is not Latin. See, but Spanish has Latin words in it, but it's not Latin. See how the Pope doesn't sound like any of your Spanish homies. See that? But no, people don't want to get into that discussion. They don't want to talk about. That's what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna start dealing with the masonry. I'm over it. You can't. The only way to beat a Mason is to beat a Mason. You can't beat them not knowing any, like, what? You can't get out of the game and learn the game if you don't realize how it's played. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn how this game is played. And honestly, it's played through symbolism, But once these Pan-African CIA agents told you that that's not real, religion's not real, instead of having you discover religion and what it really means, they just told you it wasn't real and just got you away from it. So now you can't read behind the words. You can't get the information. Uh, uh, Mr. Miyagi and Danielson, the moral lesson of the third little pig. It's like you can't get the knowledge because they took you away from the symbolism. You can't get the arts anymore. So now it has to be what is being told to you on TV. It has to be what you see when you walk out your front door, even though all that is an illusion too, because somebody had to start creating this madness for it to be. If nobody created this madness, it wouldn't be. But it's here. It's here to play and it's here to stay until people wake up and get the science, get the true knowledge of what's going on. It's going to be issues for a while. I just want my folks to realize something. As long as we playing, we're gonna keep being played. Man, but we do this the right way. Stop with the games. Stop with the weak stuff. I'm telling you, we go pretty far. Gotta let the street cat go, man. He was only real on TV. I'm explaining how. The whole mafia stuff, the street pimp, the drug dealer, the rapper, all that was propaganded, all through the media. All of it was. Like if they wanted you to be a bad guy, like if they wanted you to be a criminal, that's why they kept promoting it. It's not just black people in the streets. It's Scarface. It's the white guy in the movies running the guns, the gun runners. It's like it's just as deadly as the drug. Ain't no difference. So motherfuckers don't want to see clearly. We can argue about being Hebrews, Africans, Indians, all we want. But if the people are stuck on lunacy, they will go nowhere. And it's like, that's what it seems like to me. They're cleaning up a little stuff in the streets, what I'm saying? They're trying to get polite, and a couple other motherfuckers. But it's like, other than that, nah, we about to just start cracking heads. That's what it is. It's on. It's on. It's time for another gangbang deception video. It's time for another drug dealer deception video. It's time. It's time. Enough of this bullshit. We're going to get to the real nitty gritty. And then we're going to figure this Indian thing out after. Because what I'm seeing is a lot of pimping. I'm seeing a lot of drug dealing, acting niggas. I'm seeing a lot of fuckery. Doing the same shit that the Pan Africans were doing. We'll discuss it another time. Ghost.